Today is the 21st of June. It is the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere where I'm from. I'm from New Zealand. It is the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, which may be where you are from. And today we're just going to check in with the quantum field, see how it's behaving, see what we're kind of working with so that we can make some conscious decisions about how we will behave. I actually did start recording this video and had some technical glitches, so I have pulled the cards already because it cut on me, and I'm not going to go over it again. So, but my name is Chanel. Thank you for being here and for sharing space for me. With me. Thank you for joining me here at Quantum Link. This is my first video ever, so I am going to fumble my way through it. This is really uncomfortable for me. Please be gentle with me. But may you receive all that you need today from this. We really are. I love to tune into energy. That's what I do. I like to learn how to work with energy, how to use it to my advantage, how to flow with it. And that is essentially what I'd like to be able to help others to understand and to learn. I think it's a really beneficial tool to have. So today what I'm doing is I have pulled 3 energies already. Well, 4 technically, because I have the bottom of the deck here as well. So this is how we have started. The first energy here is Temperance. Okay, so this energy here is showing us, it's a really beautiful energy. It's an energy of fluidity. It is an energy of harmony, harmonizing polarities. Okay, you can see here that we have the moon here and the sun here, and this person here is kind of lightly, gently, fluidly holding both. Okay, so these pertain to feminine and masculine energies, and these energies do not pertain to gender. That's really important to know. We each, all of us here, have both of these energies in varying different amounts. Some of us may have a more dominant one of these energies, which is pretty usual, pretty normal. So we may express as that dominant energy, okay? But technically these energies, they are not assigned to gender whatsoever, okay? They are just polarities. I really love this energy because at the bottom of the deck, we actually got this card, but we got it in reverse. So this card here, as you can see, we have the masculine and the feminine. In reverse, we have an imbalance. So maybe one of these that we have within us is more dominant than the other, and maybe expressing a lot more in how we are and how we show up in the world. Okay, and since 2020, we've really had a lot of feminine energy flowing through. Feminine energy, if you don't know, is very passive, very restful, very receiving, okay? Whereas the masculine is very active. He likes to do. He likes to get things done. Whereas the feminine, she's tuning in. She's doing a lot of tuning in. Since 2020, where we've had that forced rest, I guess we could say, with the lockdowns and, various other things, some of us having COVID, some of us being unwell, we've had forced rest, and you may have noticed that. So that is an influx of feminine energy coming in and giving this masculine his leave a little forcefully, perhaps. But the reason for that is because we have had just a real excess amount of productivity, you know, in our world, where things have kind of got a little bit unbalanced with that. We are so preoccupied with being productive. You know, we don't feel good. We feel really uncomfortable when we are forced to stop and to rest and to tune in. We don't generally tend to appreciate that. It comes with a whole host of uncomfortable feelings. But here with this Temperance card, you can see this person is holding these two energies lightly, holding both of them, okay? And they're flowing, okay? Because both of these energies have merit. They're beautiful energies. Knowing how and when to use which of these energies really is key. It really is key. So Temperance is definitely an underpinning tone, I guess you could say, for the solstice. Okay? I think it's a really fitting energy. Along with that energy, we have the Page of Cups, and I really enjoy this energy. This can be a little dreamy, okay? It can feel a little ungrounded, okay, a little bit like pie in the sky, but there is merit to this energy. There is real value in this energy, okay? So this is water energy, this is emotional, this is creativity, this is our sacral chakra. If you are aware of what the sacral chakras are, they are our home of our expression, because how we feel, that really influences how we behave and what we feel safe to express. It is a young energy. Okay, so it's a young energy. This energy hasn't had the maturity, you know, the maturation process, but there is value in that because this energy does not have rules. Okay, there are no rules on this energy. So it's fresh, it's light, it's fun, it's playful. Yes, it can be emotional, but that's okay because we're not judging it. Okay, we're not judging that. And when we're not judging the way we feel freer to express and lighter. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. We can create a lot from this space. This is before the part where we get grounded. This is when we're dreaming things into being. This is where we're envisioning them, we're feeling them. We are hopeful. There's a lot of hope in this card. And bringing that energy in, you know, bringing it in. And this may be influenced because we are going into Cancer season, so there is a lot of water energy around. Yeah. So that is a fun, I mean, look at him, he's at the beach, that's fun. And then we have another great card, and I really enjoy seeing this. This is the Six of Swords. Okay, and this lady here is in a boat, and you can see she's got her luggage with her. You know, she's heading off somewhere. Again, we have water there, implying that we are traveling over water. You know, that water is our emotions. But we have assistance. You can see these crows are pulling that boat. So, and it kind of feels like the tide is in our favor. So we're going to get there, you know. We're heading to new horizons with this card. And I really love that. This is a Swords card, so it is talking about our ability to rationalize, to think, to you know, the thoughts that we've been carrying around, you know, whether they are serving us or not. And maybe we are seeing those, and maybe we're choosing to, you know, despite the thoughts and the strategies and everything else we've got going on, we are choosing something good for ourselves with this energy. You know, and this is not a fast energy by any means, it's not, but it is progress. So here we have a 6, and this card here is a 6. So 6 for me personally, as I understand it, is a very harmonious energy. It is when the polarities are coming together. That doesn't always mean that it will be a harmonious circumstance, but we are given the chance to use these energies to our disposal and to try to figure out how much of what energy do we apply where and when and how, and in, you know, what ratio. We can figure that out as we go. And I really love that, because the solstice is really, I don't know if you notice, but I definitely notice around the solstice energy and the equinoxes, a lot of Kundalini energy really starts to activate. So if I feel like I've been quite stagnant for a little while, or things haven't really shifted or changed, I notice that they really start, I feel like I'm being put in a pressure cooker to really make that change, to make that leap. And it's not easy. This video here is a prime example of where I've been with this energy. It's just pushing out of my comfort zone. It's a really great thing, because it leads to expansion. It doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't mean that where I start is the epitome of where I'm going. Things don't have to be perfect. Yeah, it's just getting started. Now what I have is this little box. I have a lot of different words that I can use to tune into. I'm going to pull one. Actually, I'm going to pull 3, and then I'll discuss what I get from those 3. Okay. Now, my camera is going to turn these words backwards, but I don't know how good you are at reading backwards. That says empowerment. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Triggered. Okay. And lifestyle. So you may be finding that this all starts out with a lot of triggering. I definitely had that. So when you really want to step out and do things differently, and you want to have fun, and you want to create a lifestyle that is really, really empowering, fulfilling, feels like where you want to go, the direction you want to go in, you're going to find that that starts to feel really uncomfortable, really unfamiliar. And the reason for that is because, you know, we've got a lot of old belief systems, a lot of old conditioning, a lot of old programming that is coming up to debate these new beliefs and these new things that we want to do for ourselves. And it stems from feeling unsafe. Okay, so there's a level of feeling unsafe when we step into the unknown. You know, like, she does not look, she's not happy, but she knows, she has an inner knowing that where she's going is going to be better than where she has been. And that's why she's taking the trip. It's a risk. She's still doing it because she knows. Okay. She's aware of where she wants to go. And she is aware of what she needs to leave behind, and aware of also the fact that she's bringing some of these old beliefs with her. And it's going to be work. It's going to be work. Yeah. If you work with deity or energy of deity, which can be really useful, these crows here may speak to you personally. You know, they have a symbolic significance to the likes of the Morrigan. And you can see that they are pulling this boat forward. So not everything feels good in the minute. It helps for us to try to have some fun and lighten things up a bit. Okay? That's how we balance. We find this balance because it's okay. It's okay to have hard, heavy feelings about things. And it is okay to also, you know, tread lightly and still have fun and give yourself permission. Just because things are heavy right now doesn't mean that you can't have fun or be frivolous. Yeah. Sometimes we feel we have to carry the weight of the world all the time. We feel obligated, overburdened by things. And giving ourselves permission to have some fun really lightens things up a bit, and it clears up our mental space for us to find what it is that does really matter to us. Because it can be really challenging if your circumstances are very challenging, to give yourself permission to have fun and to see the world a little lightly, and to maybe, you know, go into that dreamy space where it's okay to envision new horizons to travel to, and to give ourselves permission for that. So I really hope you liked that. I did. I thought that actually cleared a lot of things up for me, which was helpful. But yeah, let me know what's been going on for you in the comments. You know, how is this energy translating for you? You know, how I'd really love to know how you tune into this energy and what you're picking up right now. Yeah, because I think we are all really able to tune into a lot of things maybe we don't give ourselves credit for, and maybe we think it's really only pertains to us, and then we realize, oh wait, hang on, you know, because my friends are experiencing this too, or you know, my loved ones are experiencing this, or I'm seeing this in other people's posts on social media. So there is something going, you know, something else out there. And it could just be that this energy is in the quantum field right now, you know, doing its magic to help us get to that really good space, you know. So yeah, if you found this reading helpful, please like and subscribe. I will be trying to upload more of these readings regularly. Hopefully I am not a technical genius, so there is no lighting here and no flash webcam and no microphone. And hopefully those things will improve as we go. I still have to learn how to edit. I am literally just taking my first steps. So thank you. Thank you for taking those first steps with me, easing me into it. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next.